Guys, you I started this video and then I was having someone pick something up for me and they were texting me. I did not have my notifications off, you guys. And so we were checking in, we were pulling up the chart. I shuffled from my beloved. You guys know how I feel about my Earth Magic Oracle cards. If you've been here for any amount of time or done one-on-one work with me. So I was like, hang on, let me pause. You guys, I need to tell her because she's picking up something for me. And I don't know. I tried to flip back to the screen. And apparently, somehow I hit stop and I just fumbled the whole thing. So maybe, I don't know, you guys, love and light. Maybe a spirit was saying we needed to kind of regroup. I'm going to smudge us again. We were chit-chatting. I was just thanking you guys for being present with me here. If you receive energetic support, encouragement, healing energy, activations, or messages that just support your path, improve your day, help you keep a positive vibrational perspective. You know what I mean? Help you focus on your healing and self-awareness. I would love for you to hit the like button. It's like an energetic exchange and it aligns us with other people on this platform. They might be in our soul family, our soul group. They may need to hear the same things you need to hear or be doing alchemy work and soul healing work on the same things we are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to reshuffle because I know that I shuffled and it's all to the good. Everything is meant to be in divine timing. If you like it here, join the family. Join the gang. Oh, I was telling everyone as well, my birthday was yesterday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes to your local Aquarius Stellium astrologer. I have the chart pulled up for us here today. It's a very beautiful, it may feel super, super dreamy. Almost like it's hard to tap in and get grounded, but I don't know. I personally feel like I don't struggle to be grounded in this energy. I feel very creative. Of course, at any given time, the archetypes of energy and how you kind of stream those in through your body and then out through your experience with the collective, it just depends on where you're at. You know, on your journey. I missed you guys. Whenever I take a break, I'm always, especially when I'm out by the ocean, I'm like, maybe I'll just tap in and chit chat with them. I'm usually out there very early in the morning. I mean, I'm out there as much as I can be, but, and then I'm like, why don't we just, enjoy the peaceful time? And so it's just funny. I chuckle at myself. I'm always like, so I miss you guys. I always want to check in. I know that we, in this astrology right now, it's just very intense. It's very unique. It's very dynamic, dramatic, fast-paced. And sometimes it almost feels otherworldly and bizarre in the energetic fields right now. So I think it's good for us to share. You guys know I've mentioned before, I have a separate business and an organic, beautiful tribe of creatives, and I'm very blessed. I don't come and make these videos to try to generate any kind of income. I really just share and connect with you guys. You're always welcome to go to my website or find me on the socials. Check out my website. You can book a one-on-one reading or whatever the case may be. I have candles and oils and wonderful things. But yeah, I know, look, I'll tell you straight up, you guys, you know, we have the astrologers in the collective right now. They literally will go back like hundreds of years, go forward like hundreds of years. And the astrology in the collective energetic fields on our planet right now, it's like, it's incomparable. And so, you know, low key, we always joke about it's like, leave it to an astrologer, someone to be like, this is the craziest, most rare. And I know it's like a sensationalizing technique. Excuse me. And I'm not a fan of it. But it really is that kind of energy right now. It really is. It really is. Even through, especially I would say peak like this year, next year is huge. What's going on in the energetics. And so what a time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Okay. How are you guys doing though? As I tap in, I do want to read our Earth Magic Oracle. As I tap in, I was chatting with you guys, and this is before I fumbled the whole entire pause button scenario. We do have Sun trining the moon. The moon is in a water sign. It's in Scorpio right now. I know that, the moon is going to move at a faster pace throughout the month. But it's noteworthy that it's in a water sign. We have the sun the sun is almost, I think this chart is it sorted for GMT? I don't know. I just auto load it. Yeah, so this 0 degrees Pisces energy may have not quite made its way to us yet I'm here in the southeast, but yeah, we are right on the cusp of being at 0 degrees Pisces. So between today and tomorrow, we'll enter into a stellium. Technically, we're in a stellium, you guys, because we have 4 placements in Pisces. Because now we have Mercury in Pisces. Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune. No, I'm sorry. Yes. Mercury, Saturn. Oh, I said Jupiter, child. Listen. Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node. Of course, we are now moving our way into progressing into that North Node in Pisces, South Node in Libra axis. Oh, I forgot. When I was shuffling the Oracle, the Solitude, when we pulled it out, Solitude was on the bottom, and I was just commenting that made me think of the Hermit, the year of the Hermit, and those energetics. It's a lot of water in the charts this week, you guys. It is Moon in Scorpio right now. Again, of course, in a couple days that'll be different. But we also have Mars completing his retrograde journey in Cancer, which will be complete in a couple weeks. And I know... So first I want to say, having this year of the Hermit, having Pluto officially sit down and be at home into Aquarius, right? Having a Virgo-ruled year with a South Node in Virgo. And Mars retrograde. With a North Node that is so watery, that is so between realities and timelines. It's very dream-a-vision and recreate your life. And as above, then we can bring it down and anchor it into being so below, right? As it is in the heavens, so it will be in this dimension, with our dream space and our manifestation goals and such, right? But I really encourage people when we do one-on-one work together, or if I do like teaching sessions and stuff, I encourage people to remember to unfold slowly. I said this a lot around the Gregorian calendar New Year time. Okay, we have still yet to come on to our spring equinox, which is really when our beautiful ascending, beautiful Terra Gaia 5D Earth, that's when she wakes up. Okay, and that's when our biological clocks would really love to be set and in alignment with her, to be harmonic and to be organic and not inverted and black magic and ugly, gross, harmful programming and all these things, right? So I always encourage people, please remember that the unfoldment of the year occurs. Remember when we were in January, I was encouraging you that technically the lunar year had not renewed. It was a great time to continue to do your healing, to continue to do your vision work, to continue to thrive in the slow moving, the stillness, right? Mars retrograde complementary of. We joke around and we be like, Mars has been put in timeout. Oh, but it's good. It's the good work that has to be done. How can really Mars, right? Divine masculine energy, is this energy of saying, I'm so inspired. I'm so filled up with my divine purpose and my duty. It's very duty. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I will go and take action or create or you know what I'm saying? That's the fire. That's the wands. That's divine masculine. That's Aries, Leo, Sag. That's Mars. Excuse me. So, but Mars being retrograde, remember we started in Leo, but now we're in Cancer, is very much like if your emotional base is not whole. I hear it like this. If your emotional body is not clear enough to really say, I know that when I take action, I'm in alignment. Am I saying you guys just need to get in a healing loop that's dogmatic and you'll never be good enough? You have to keep healing. And then, are you really in alignment now? Are you really, no, that's ridiculous. That gets into like religion and dogma and having a measure stick. But what I'm saying is, It's appropriate to do that work. Ancestral karma, Mars retrograde in Cancer, that very much the buck stops with me. I'm changing this familial line. Definitely, absolutely. Spirit continues to impress this upon me. I'm seeing all these synchronicities, lots of different readers, whether it's astrology, channeling, tarot, what have you. This message keeps coming through that we are still kind of doing the cleanup work after the South Node in Libra we just completed. Now, it's kind of South Node of Virgo, clean house, okay? We got rid of all the attachments, whether they were familial, whether they were platonic. Maybe you identify with a soulmate or a twin flame connection, whatever the case was. Whether you did or didn't do a cord cutting, it's like this, okay, I'm clear that this can't be in my life, at least as it presents right now. And so now I need to do the emotional work within myself, so that when I do take divine action and it's springtime and it's Aries and it's let's go, let's start blooming, let's start creating, everything is fruitful, we want to make sure we're taking divine action out of the highest alignment possible, right? That we have access to at this time. And this kind of set of destiny assignments, right? Whenever we see that North Node and that South Node shift. So I think it is very important to return and kind of issue another reminder. Hey, you guys, I love that we celebrated. It's 12:12 on the clock right now. Maybe that's a number for someone as confirmation. Let's see, Spirit, what is the message with 12:12? What is the message with 12:12? Your hard work. I'm sorry, you've worked hard. You're close to something new, balance and harmony, self-care, friends, family, work, trust the divine timing, prepare yourself to embrace new beginnings. Okay, that's like in perfect alignment of what we're saying, you know? Symbolizes balance, yeah. 12:12 would be essentially 3-3, right? Which reduces to a 6. Prosperity, contentment, joy. You're on the right path. Yeah, okay. I mean, so it's in perfect alignment with what we're saying as we saw 12:12. But yeah, now we are in February, correct? And so if we observe the wheel of the year, the sabbaticals, the, sabbats, and all the different things that mark the progression, whether it's a halfway point or a spring equinox or a solstice. Okay, where we find ourselves is that we've just celebrated Imbolc. But honestly, you can view that whole perspective as February really reminds you. Maybe you're in a place where there's still frost on the ground. We still have the potential to sometimes get a night freeze or a snow here. But I know some places you're like, child, we ain't even going to see the ground until like April, which is wild to me. But shout out, I have good friends in Alaska. I have people in Colorado. I have people all over, right? So it's always interesting to consider like how they experience wintering and such. But the point being is that there's so much under that permafrost. There's so much under there that is already alight. But we're just now about to get into Pisces season. We are still dreaming new realities while we understand that old ones have completed their time. They've run their course. We are letting the year unfurl and open. It's really not even, in accordance to nature and the higher vibrational aspects. What is time? But I'm saying it's really not even lace up your sneakers and hit the pavement running time yet. And I would dare say that it's even felt. Spirit is saying it's a divine slowness, though. It's a divine slowness. You think Spirit is showing me like, would you even picture the hermit like wearing sneakers ever? Why would he run? Everything is wise. Everything is in divine timing. Everything will be exactly what it needs to be when it needs to be. Right? There's something about not reaching outside of your alignment for things and divine timing, and what is showing up is exactly what is for me now. Now, that doesn't mean we go swing into the shadow. Okay, Spirit is wanting to say that doesn't mean like we go swing into the shadow energy of the hermit and be like, well, I'll just lock myself in my house and, well, nothing's on my past, so I really just must know. That's called avoidance, okay? That's a method of spiritual bypassing, and to each their own. We all have free will, but that would almost borderline in being South Node Virgo, right? But it's definitely with all this Pisces energy, you guys. Again, I will say we have the sun trine the moon, right? But then we also have the moon trining Mercury. The sun and Mercury are in Pisces, mind you, right? Um, wow, interesting. The moon is also trining Mars and Cancer. So you see all the water engagement here? It's because being on that precipice, well, even Aquarius, the hidden water bearer, Aquarius flowing into the healing, which flows into the astral, the dream life, the spiritual, the clairvoyancy, the ability to dream a new dream, the kind of romancing the magic of your life, which all these things are very Piscean, right? This is the necessary work. Pisces, really, I say, transitioning between Aquarius to Pisces is like your vision board time of the year, because you can tap into such a beautiful stream of frequencies. And this is like Pisces amplified with a side of Pisces, and then you have Pisces for dessert, Pisces appetizer. Like, that's how much we have the potential to dream dreams. What else stands out to me, you guys, before we read this oracle card? Oh, I think that it is interesting that Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, is also involved in the trine. It's kind of like everybody get in on the dance with the water, because Lilith, well, Lilith's in Libra, but Lilith is trining the sun as well. See, you see, it's this whole dynamic of Black Moon Lilith, okay, Mars retrograde Cancer. Wound healing is of the utmost important, because how things, okay, Spirit shows me, again, we talked about this a lot in 2023, in the year ruled by the Chariot. Spirit shows me when you take in the light, the photogenics, the neutrinos, the solar flares, the Schumann resonance, we can talk about lots of different quantum things, electromagnetics, all these things. All right, but hear me out. With your, let us just say, so we're not doing like a chemistry, physics, quantum physics lesson. We have a lot of currents that run through our actual physical body. You can check out fascia if you're interested. But when we conduct the light through our bodies and then we become divinely inspired, we work with our mental body, our emotional body, and all of our chakras, and then we start to project back out into our reality. The tone of what we, number one, the signal, the frequency of your aura, which is like a toroidal space around you, right? It's creating, it's communicating, it's putting out a beacon. It's like a radio station. Who's picking up on it? What then will be magnetized back to you? This is the electromagnetic experience. It's like if you're not doing the work in the emotional body, in the waters, and then bringing it down and then grounding yourself, how do you bring through the codes of what you're divinely being inspired by properly? Now, mind you, let's come and make the side note. If you're not being divinely inspired to create or to pursue a goal or to go down a certain path, love and light, everyone's path looks different, right? Then what you're doing is being triggered, and then you're just responding over and over again. And what does that create? We know that creates new karma, not new dharma, more south node experiences. Love and light. Sometimes, child, you already know, sometimes you got to watch that movie till you're sick of it. You got to go to that park and collect all the t-shirts, and then finally it clicks. And you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I'm talking about? I got it. Thank you. Got it. Yeah. Because then it's time for you to progress. And a lot of us, I think, as we feel more of these waves of moving up to 5D, and it's a Terry. You go up and you get real strong, and then some days you, whoop, man, today was 3D as fuck. I hear it like, today was 4. That's okay. That's okay. It's like toddlers don't just go sprinting. They walk, fall down, walk, getting really good at walking, have some days where they fall down a lot, but then, oh my gosh, I can run. And then they walk, run, fall down. You get what I'm saying? Right. Okay. We don't just wake up one day and we saying all the words. It's a very slow process. It's much like this, Spirit is saying, as you go through the ascension journey. But I feel like as there's a lot more currencies and frequentials that are able to come up to the 5th dimensional and kind of tack their stake of light down and kind of help us anchor up there. I feel like a lot more people are ready to kind of say, I've evolved to a place where I'm having a lot more dharma than I am karma. Now, love and light, some people believe when you get to a certain level of 5D and beyond, I'm not saying, oh, I look down on you peons who are still. No, that's not, again, we're not in religion. We're not in dogma. It's not a comparison game. What we do is we get up there and we kind of go, you know what? I don't really think I want to do any more karma. And then you evolve. Some people believe that. And it depends on what you believe. You know, in your own experience of this earth school. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's take it all the way back to, there is a shit ton of Pisces in the collective right now. Pisces energy is very helpful when you are creating, when you are doing vision work. Once again, we are in a huge space of a lot of things being upgraded in ways, Spirit is saying, like, that we cannot see. In the fourth dimension, where a lot of things are coming through now, it is a lot of electromagnetics, it is a lot of sacred geometry, it is a lot of duality, very light dark, very demon angel, very this is good, this is bad. It's very like this. And then in the fifth dimension, it's more of understanding it all is the isness and the experience. And I'm at a place where I wish everyone luck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to think. If we summarized, you know, Mercury in Pisces, Sun in Pisces, right? North Node in Pisces. It's very... I don't know. I'm an energy channel, you know, and maybe I'm channeling, maybe I'm automatic writing, maybe I'm doing a lot more spiritual things. And I'm just, maybe it's like, I'm just seeing the decode. I'm seeing like scales fall off of the eyes. Like I'm hearing that song. I said, decode. How did you get here? I used to know you so well. Why is that song coming through? How can I decide what's right when you're clouding up my mind? I can't win your losing fight all the time, nor could I ever own what's mine when you're always taking sides. Not this time. How did we get here? I used to know you so well. You see, it is still this energetic current. And again, mind you, love and light. Okay, just clear it out. You gotta be patient. Listen, child, you can do whatever you want to, because we all got free will out here. But I would encourage you, right, to be patient. This song coming through, this decode by Paramore. It's Paramore. It's like people not knowing how they got there, maybe with someone, maybe in a platonic or a romantic relationship, or even with family members. The whole the whole tone is that they are not on the same frequency anymore. Okay. It's going to, how did we get here? I used to know you so well. There's something I see in you. It might kill me, but I want it to be true. It's like someone idealizing another person. Yeah. Love and light. This could be maybe your separation from someone, or maybe you've distanced yourself from whatever the situation with an emotional bond or a soul contract is. Okay. Now, mind you, the South Node in Libra was crazy enhanced by the fact that Pluto, boom, I'm hearing boom, boom. What the fuck? What is that from? I'm sorry, y'all. Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all, what is that? Is that SV? What is that? But it's like a gavel coming down. So I'm saying Pluto and Aquarius. Remember we were channeling that whole, this was like when Pluto was first dipping the toes in, and we were channeling all this, and we were saying Pluto is about to clear all these spiritual contracts. It was like spiritual court. You remember that? So I just want you to remember that in a not normal at fucking all kind of way. This wasn't just a regular, oh, South Node Libra, you know, people do be leaving your life and shit. No, this was like, you really don't ever need to connect with them again, because they're going to be getting karma. A lot of these, remember we were talking about, it was this visual that Spirit was bringing through, and it was like people standing in queue, but they couldn't pass through court. They had to get their ticket checked. Child, y'all don't want to be out here seen. That's like, y'all ran through spiritual court. You was clear. They wasn't. Now they're like, what is it giving? It's like the energy of someone scalping tickets. They're outside the court trying to ask if they can get a ride, but then you get caught with a scalper, a karma scalper. Spirit is showing me like this. Y'all, I'm just trying to say, with the enhancement of You know what, though? Mercury and Pisces and all this Pisces on the shadow side is for those who know projection, or again, a lot of people. Let me decline this. A lot of people are waking up to their spiritual abilities. A lot of people are out here in the astral. Okay. Please just have a good spiritual hygiene, clean, clear, holding good space, doing all the things. You know what I'm saying? That looks different. Everyone's spiritual hygiene looks different. But there may be a lot of people waking up to the fact that they can project on the astral. People never knew what black magic, quote unquote. We rebuke it here at Love and Light. That let me just clear it and say that the energy that we hold space for here is always of the highest and best good and harming none. That is the intention. We are guided by our ancestors who exist in the realms and the frequencies and the light. I'm hearing triquetra. Okay. This is where our ancestral DNA is in the realms of both galactic and earthbound. Okay, so we only set intention to call upon energy and frequency and activations here that support abundance, health, wealth, prosperity, self-awareness, healing, ascension. Okay, all of the things that serve the highest and best good, that are closest to the light. Okay. Woo, child. I'm just saying, because on a shadow side, it's very like I'm over here meditating about magic and poetry and creation and healing, but the astrals are lit up with people who are like, oh, whoa, what is that? Who was her voice, y'all, coming through? Stewart, y'all. All these people in the astral thought they could get a ride, but they can't. It's coming through like this, and it's like something about what spirit? A mental box. I'm hearing I'm a man in a. Is it a box? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I don't know. Maybe someone used to play that song, or that gives a whole like rock. Oh, now I'm hearing, yeah, Jesus Christ. What's this? I don't even remember the lyrics. I don't know. There's something about prioritizing what you focus on. Again, the year of the hermit is very be mentally detached. Do not let people come and it's like challenging your mental space. I'm hearing dream safely. Okay, so maybe for some, if you resonate, please don't try to make stuff fit for your storyline. You have to be responsible for your mental state, your mental health, and your storyline of your life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, love and light to everyone. But this is something like the intuitive, the streams, the currents, divine feminine is a lot of the energy is divine feminine, so it's very imaginative. Dream a little dream of me. It's like this dream. We're in a dream space. It's very non-linear. That's a good word for it. And when you're out there in that space, I'm hearing somewhere out there. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe, okay, love and light, maybe you are single, or maybe you're in separation wanting to rejoin with someone, or that, and that could be, you will trust your own path as it unfolds. Okay, but understanding that you have a healed inner guidance system is very, very important. Okay, it's a lot of how do we say, like nostalgia. So don't get lost in the illusion. Mercury and Pisces, right? Sun in Pisces. Almost, it will be. And then, all these Saturn said, we about to walk the rest of this journey out for the remainder of 2025. And other than my retrograde, I'm going to finish up this work we have to do in Pisces. And then we're going to finish Saturn's entire orbit. That took close to 30 years. I've been saying this like a broken record. I'm hearing what song? Maybe somebody connected with another person through music. I mean, it makes sense because music is a sound frequency. We're in the age of Aquarius. It's very Pisces, non-linear, very divine feminine. I mean, the music is traveling on the waters, but I'm hearing, you shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me. Okay, maybe these songs or the lyrics or the frequencies let you know. Maybe it's an indicator of a person. I don't know. Love and light, take it as you will. Obviously, if it doesn't resonate with you, child, leave it, What's they say? This phrase that this older lady used to always talk about, take the fish, leave the bones, Your days could become very alternative this Pisces season. But that's because you're adapting to, remember we talked about Virgo ruled years help you adapt. Does my health need to change? Does my routine need to change? How is my mental health? How is my, you know what I'm saying? And in order to find ways that, shout out to my fixed signs. Spirit said, oh, fixed signs. I heard it just like that. Because we struggle, y'all. And my chart is so love and light. My chart is so chock full of fixed energy. It is extremely challenging. I'm getting some Palo Santo. Oh, I keep hearing that, y'all. Yeah, 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 Jesus Christ. Bow, wow, wow. Y'all, what's the lyrics? Now, I was raised by people who loved all that type of music, but child, now I was like, what's the lyrics? I ain't never thought of I'm a you know what I'm talking about? What's the lyrics? I'm the man in the box. Oh, shit, y'all. Hold on. It's giving Mars retrograde in Cancer, child. But I'm going to read it. I'm the man in the box. Oh, yeah. Buried in my shit. I remember that. Oh, won't you come and save me? Feed my eyes. Can you sew them shut? Jay. I'm not reading that out loud. Okay. Love and light. He who tries will be wasted. Feed my eyes. Now you sew them shut. Okay, y'all. I'm not love and light, spirit. I'm not going to read all those lyrics, but this is coming through. You get what I'm saying? This song is giving heavily, very heavily fucking, I'm trying to scalp a ticket off my south node, off my fucking karma outside the spiritual court, but ain't nobody giving me a ride. Do you get what I'm saying? This is exactly how Spirit is bringing it through. Ooh, rebuke that and return it all the fucking way ×3 back to the center, y'all. No. Woo. Sorry, okay. Mercury in Pisces is coming through heavily. You know, I think it is beautiful that I feel like I've heard a lot of people, they keep going back to, oh, Mercury is, you know, in detriment, or it's debilitated, you know, it doesn't like to be in Pisces, but because it's farthest away from Virgo and Gemini. But honestly, I think it fits well in the energy that we're already working to kind of help us think. It's kind of funny because that song is I'm the man in the box, but I was literally about to say think outside of the box, because we've got to learn how to do our days differently. What is this? There's a square. That's in a couple days though. I know we have Mercury squaring. I think is interesting in Jupiter and Gemini. Because normally Mercury wants to be in Gemini, but Jupiter's in Gemini, and then we're going to have a square coming up, Mercury in Pisces. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I just think right now it's important for us to be grounded. And maybe if you have like an idea that seems really crazy, you're like, think outside the box. Okay, but like, hear me out. Let's write things down and maybe sit with them and trust our higher wisdom and discernment. And to a degree, we need to do some planning, but also remember that Mars is still in retrograde. Wow, very interesting energy currents coming through. I'm not surprised that the channeling energy is super, super strong with all the Pisces. So, and it's like Pisces and Pisces, trining another placement, and this is in Pisces, but it's trining with the trining of the trine of the Pisces and the trine, you know, like, very interesting. And again, remember I was mentioning Black Moon Lilith kind of showing up in the trine dance. Mars retrograde showing up. Both of these aspects really point out the fact that, you know, what's interesting, we had our South Node, which recently just completed, was in Libra. Black Moon Lilith in Libra. Just reiterating, where are the triggers, traumas, we don't talk about Bruno. What's that around relationships for you? Because if you don't deal with it, it's going to keep coming back to haunt you. I read a quote the other day. It makes me think of Mars retrograde with this Black Moon Lilith. And it was like the lady was saying something to the effect of, whatever you don't heal, your children have to deal with. Ooh, heavy. But, I mean, it's not wrong. Okay, let's see what came out for us. River movement. Let me tell you, just off channeling, Moving around in nature, I think, is beautiful. That's going to help with your Uranus and Taurus. Still gleaning the unexpected points and places of wisdom. Reconnecting with the earth and saying, what is longevity? What is growing in my life? Being grounded, going out to nature, helping you cleanse and clear your energetic field. As we were just talking about in this video, we've got a hell of a lot going on in the electromagnetics, and in the dream space, the 5D, the astral. Any way that you can reconnect with nature, even if it's just working on maybe like doing your little baby seedlings. Maybe you live in a place like I do where as long as you get past the freeze, you can already actually be putting potted plants out. If you can walk and really get immersive in nature, weather permitting and safety, right? That's great. Movement makes me think of, because the river is here, like working with water, salt baths. Spirit is saying, like, just as it is important to be doing the dreaming up of new spaces right now, it's also important to be cleansing and releasing, please. Any timelines, any energetic attachments, emotional bonds, or cords that are not serving my highest and best good and the highest and best good in love and light. Let's just clear those out. Let's clear those out. I am excited. I will say in March, we're going to be doing this big shop drop that has like all kinds of evil eye stuff. So I'm pretty pumped about that. But, clearing, you know what I'm saying? Just as Pisces helps us dream new realities and romanticize new magic in our life, it also is the last archetype, the last sign of the zodiac wheel around the year, and everything's got to wash out. I'm hearing all this and more must go, like it's giving lemon sales card, but it's like liquidation, okay, of whatever is not serving. And do you know why we normally do that? Yes, that's because the universe is about to bring in so many new things, we need space. And again, that also syncs very well with the Virgo energy of saying, what is it, Marie Kondo, love and light, I hope I'm not butchering her name. This is not bringing me joy. It's not serving my highest and best good, or maybe it's not healthy, or there's just no space for it anymore, okay? Love and light, like recycle, return to sender. Let's clear it down the back and send the energy back to the earth where it can be energy, will be recycled. It will serve a better purpose for the highest and best good. But I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be here. Okay, that's very Virgo. Virgo, oh, that's cute. You want to do what? Yeah, there's no space for that. So how are we going to remedy that? Movement is excellent as we continue to complete Mars retrograde as well, you guys, because the energy can really get stuck, stagnant, and pent up in your fields. And it's just going to make things that we are alchemizing a lot harder in our own experience. Okay, fascia, again, I think it's Fascia, fascia. The plasma, all the energetic electromagnetic activations in combination with like our mental and emotional bodies, guys, like we have to be moving and connecting with the earth, or we will get unhealthy. And those things will, especially if we're not doing our self-awareness, our healing and evolving work. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Child, if I, it's like when you look at the recipe box, you look at it like 4 times. What is that page number again? Damn. Here we go. Because it leaks through into then like your lymph and, endocrine hormonal systems. And then it leaks into the gut. And then it's like all of these different, especially, what do they say? Love and light. They're doing all these studies now talking about long-term, like, is it immune diseases, especially the ridiculous percentage of how much higher they are in women. It has to do with like repressing all this trauma and emotions. Woo, okay, I'm just saying, right? River and movement, moving yourself, even if it's just, guys, in any way that you can show up in the best way you can for the day. Maybe that's going to the gym. I love that for you. You lift some weights. I love me some weights. Okay, but my journey didn't start there. It started with just walking. That's before I could even jog, child. Okay? 5 years ago, couldn't do none of that. I mean, can I jog 3 miles now? Yes, but 5 years ago, no. Maybe it's walking. Maybe it's whatever yoga you can, or Qigong. Just intentionally asking the energy that doesn't serve you to leave and return to the earth so that it can be recycled and cleansed, grounded, and then sent on to serve the highest and best good. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we alchemize that shit. But you got to be, even if it's just a walk in nature. You know what I'm saying? Very Virgo. Once again, how does What? Okay, child, how does movement play its place in your everyday life? Your body is a sacred temple, a vessel, and your soul made an agreement, and you are responsible for it. Yes, you are, love and light. When you incarnated into this earth school, I know it's a fucking chaos-filled, dense, and sometimes ghetto place, an earth school. But tell me there's not beautiful things. I'm hearing these beautiful things that I've got. Whoa, ooh, don't. Right? Lots of beautiful things. But what I'm saying is when you came from and sat, you negotiated things in the Akash, you said, bet, I'm going to Earth School. That includes you received this divine vessel, okay? It is your currency generator for your divine inheritance in these realms. Spirit says it like this. You need to take care of it, okay? Love and light. And that includes, what am I feeding? How does my energy feel? Can I intuitively eat? Or maybe I need to set an intention. How can I better take care of myself? Because it's like, love and light, I'm just giving a metaphor, okay? It's like saying that you love your creator, and your creator says, go to, let's say, this temple in nature, but you trash it. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, love and light. That's just a very Virgo, North Node Pisces, Virgo South Node type of lesson. And it's good for us to learn that, because as we stream in these higher calibrated, higher in vibrational, I'm hearing from the 5D to the 7D, from the 7D to the 11D. These are going to be streaming down to us. And being able to, how do we say, spirit translate, express into this reality as the densities change. I hear it like this. Our bodies have to change for that. Toxins affect how we are able to. There's a whole list we could go into, but I think that has to be a very personal journey for everyone. We're all descended from different genetics, DNA, even our light body, our junk DNA, our crystalline DNA. We're also unique, So it's really one person can't. You kind of have to take responsibility for that journey, but. Let's read the river card. The softened light from the sun falls upon this meandering river, the sparkles reflecting the gentle movement taking place in the river's body. She moves easily around the curves and rocks, sometimes gently, as portrayed in this card, and sometimes quite rapidly and intensely. Still, the river's movement will always eventually land her in the bosom of great grandmother ocean. Very Pisces, right? Some of her water will evaporate along the way to feed the waters of the sky, just as it takes place in any other body of water, and bless the land and the seas with replenishment in a perfectly natural cycle that helps the planet sustain itself. Water is our lifeblood. It's also the most powerful alchemical current, right? It is a nutrient more essential than food. The flow of water throughout our own bodies serve as a metaphor for how life itself flows through us and expresses as us. Yes. Ooh, hold on. Water is our lifeblood, a nutrient more essential than food. The flow of water throughout our own bodies serves as a metaphor for how life itself flows through us and expresses as us. Fighting or blocking the flow of your life force can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from source. This is giving so heavily like North Node in Pisces, South Node in Libra. Because those South Node and Libra experiences, and this is amplified too right now as we progress with Sun going into Pisces, as Mercury is also in Pisces, so is Saturn and Neptune. This is huge what this is talking about here. Fighting or blocking the flow of your life force can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from source. Just like the metaphor of the river, it does not work to force or fight this compelling movement. When you simply pay attention and observe the flow, it becomes easier to navigate your experiences and see what lies ahead, or at least get a sense of what is to come by ever-changing geography that unfolds as you cruise along. Your resistance is hampering your ability to make a choice in this matter. Surrender to the movement of life. Be grateful, and you will see the signs along the shore and in the river itself that offer you clues about what direction your egoless self is to be making. Go with the flow is more than a trite aphorism here. It is essential that you do so now. Breathe, relax, and you will know. Such an appropriate card for this energy. All right, guys, before we close it, let's shuffle from the tarot. Spirit guides, ancestors, team of highest and best good and closest to the light. We ask for messages, activations, confirmations, signs, and synchronicities that are always resonating with the highest and best good and harming none. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, interesting. Prince energy has been on the table. I was in my own personal cards and then in a different reading too, Prince. But you know, that's kind of like the coming of spring will be soon. I'm excited. I have seeds to plant. I'm willing to put in the hard work. This can be kind of realizing that there's actually a lot more available to you than you thought. Energy could feel like it is moving and flowing again. You're like, I thought I was stranded out here, but I had to turn around. I'm hearing, I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. This very Taurus, sorry, both of these cards, very Taurus energies. Taurus season could be important. You could be a Taurus. Someone else could be a Taurus. Love and light. There's something, I also call this card, Five of Pentacles, the road less traveled. It's very, when they go low, we go higher, because sometimes that road can feel like I'm sacrificing everything. But it really looks like, no, you're choosing the doors that will bless you with a true divine inheritance. This is very Uranus and Taurus, these cards coming through as well. It's like, what do you really see is a divine inheritance? What is prosperity and abundance to you? Do you really understand your currency exchange? But I hear it like in regards to your energy. This could be a message as again, as we were saying in the beginning, Pisces energy, all this Pisces energy, be real mindful about where you, Mercury and Pisces, where you direct your mental focus, because you're paying in attention. You pay in conversation. You pay where you go spend your time. This could be a message. Venus is going to go into retrograde soon. Okay, Spirit, when is that? I don't have that right in front of me, child. We do love to keep a good eye on Venus over here. When does she start? Is it March? Yeah, it's March 1st. Okay, so we will complete February, and then Venus will go and do her retrograde. Venus in Pisces. She's in Aries right now. No, I'm sorry. Hold on, child. Let me check. Shoot. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. Venus in Pisces. No, y'all, I'm tripping. I'm looking at Mercury. I'm sorry. She is in Aries. Yeah, you know, Venus sometimes will trail a little bit ahead. It depends on the pattern of her retrogrades. But yeah, anyway, Venus is already a little bit ahead of the game for us in Aries, so she will do her retrograde in Aries. But there's something coming through here. Oh, yeah, because, you know, we were talking about, this was last week, it was coming through like some people with their heart space. I'm hearing again, this was coming through when we had a lot of Aries energy. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame, darling, you give love. Ooh, we got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck too, y'all. Divine masculine energy here. I'm hearing, it's like okay, take it as you will, gender-wise appropriate. We're always talking about energy, love and light. We love everybody over here. He, she, them, they, bro, sis, ma'am, sir. I love you, okay? But this is giving like divine masculine. I don't know. I'm hearing, if I could turn, I would take back the, okay. Maybe someone has separated permanently from a divine masculine, did a cord cutting. This could be just in separation. This is Aries energy here as well. But what I was going to say, that's just coming through. It's like someone wanted to build up something impressive enough to show someone, but they're in like a lack mindset. Okay, we don't want to try to give what? Spirit said, give coupons to people's egos. Okay, If I could turn, if I could dun. Nope, that's not what we do here, Spirit said. Okay, shoot. But again, we go back to, dang, okay, hold on. Spirit is giving me two messages, but it's all really fast. So on a different frequency, this is kind of us here. This is not someone wishing they could turn back time. On our frequency here, in the grounded reality of us doing our beautiful work over here. Hello, my soul family gang. Be mindful of your money, your currency. Venus in Aries can be really impulsive. And then Venus retrograde in Aries can kind of get cranky. But I think that this will be a good retrograde for us. I like Venus retrogrades just like I actually like Mercury retrogrades. I know, right? But it's good. And we'll talk about why later. Excuse me, but for the remainder of February, remember, we're thinking vision. We're thinking what didn't work for me, what's complete, and what's a good long-term investment. I don't want February with Venus and Aries should not be love and light. You have to follow your own intuition first and foremost, but you shouldn't be running everywhere. I'm hearing hither and thither, just spending all the coin. I hear it like this. This is like I'm building up. It's like something that is long-term sustainable. So maybe this could be, I'll say this. If you're at a place where you're like, should I make the financial investment? I would make a decision. If it's on the table for February, I would do that before Mercury and Venus retrogrades hit. I would do that. Love and light. If you're asking me, you know what I'm saying? And you hear, so, okay. But if this is just more about like a daily routine, because it's not like King of Pentacle Queen, but this could be a flow of finances or even seeds to be planted. Abundance doesn't have to be money to us all. This could be, oh girl, yeah, I just got all my little baby seedlings planted. That is also divine abundance. Being wise, making your investments long-term sustainable. Energetic investments are not always money. This is like, don't give to that family member to the point that you're again stuck in I'm picking up on shadow Taurus energy where it's like enabling someone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I feel bad for them, or no, that's not, we don't serve, again, we don't do karma ticket scalpers over here, because when we do that, it disenables people. They need to engage in their karma. They need to carry the debt, and they need to learn to do the alchemy work. It's like going to the gym for someone else. You don't do that. They have to break down the tissue and build the muscles up themselves. So when we enable people, it's very detrimental to their future. So perhaps this emperor over here could be appearing upright, because there needs to be energetic boundaries. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Cups. This okay. Okay, child, let me listen. Okay, this can also be giving like you're protecting your peace over here. What does peace look like to you? Whatever family looks like that to you. Child, love and light. That might be you and your dog minding your business. That might be you and a whole family with a white picket fence. I love all of that. Whatever is your version of that. I love it as long as it's not bringing harm to other people knowingly. This is like somebody just trying to fly back in. I don't know. But also my Prince of Swords card is always divine protection, like in the angelic realms. Look at the Merkaba up there. Or Star of David, you may say. This is I'm divinely protected and guided. This is giving a lot of like divine protection. So where you find yourself now, if you resonate with that, might be like, yes, friend, I worked really hard to get where I am. In this hermit year, girl, I'm about to be going on my help. It's a number 9. I'm ready to receive my return on everything that I put out into the universe. Child, yes, we are doing North Node. We are not doing South Node. It's giving that. So it's like, all right, take good care of what you've invested in then. Okay. So I love you guys. Always miss you when I'm gone. Thank you so much for being here. Again, like the video, subscribe to be a part of our family. I appreciate you so much. You're welcome to go check out the website to see what I have going on there. I think I'm going to leave like the self-love, the rose, the snake, year of the snake. We may do some more things with that year of the wooden snake, but yeah, I think everything's just going to be chilling. I do have a great discount on a Venus placements or Venus aspects. If you've already ordered those, I'll let you guys know on Facebook, but I'll get back to working on those this week, of course, because I was traveling for my birthday. So love and appreciate you guys so much. Look forward to checking in with you soon. All right, take good care. Bye.